right, welcome to this June 2025 astrology horoscope. Okay, it's time to move on to Virgo. So, Virgo, we have pile number 1, 2, and 3. Make your choice. We're going to go with pile number 1. Let's move those off to the side. Okay, Virgo, pile number 1 it is. I will pull a Sacred Creator card at the very end of all 3. So stick around if you want. The Devil. Hierophant. Oh, talking about balance. All right, Virgo, I'm picking up balancing between spirituality and those naughty things we like to do. Whatever that is for you. Maybe it's eating too many cookies. I don't know. Yeah, but it feels to me that you are learning. This Page of Swords is reminding you your intellect is about learning from past mistakes and things that have tripped you up and tricked you, to focusing on your spirituality and doing things that are definitely helping you ascend spiritually. And that's that's intellect in my mind. And being a page, it feels like it's definitely focused on inspiration and starting something new, perhaps. And yeah, time to let go. We have the Devil with the 9 of Swords. So definitely let the past go. And it's like, oh, yeah, easy for you to say. Well, to me, it's all about ask for help, even if it's spiritual help. Call on your guides for help. That 2 of Cups and the Hierophant is definitely showing a connection, a partnership. It's like you can't get out of this by yourself. You have to allow help in whatever form that looks like for you. Realistically, it feels like it's self-help. You definitely can figure this out on your own without needing to resort to professional help, but you have to be willing to overcome the old way of thinking and the old conditioning that you've had, telling you can't do it or you're bad because, right? And when you can do that, because, there's a lot of swords energy, picked up here with the 9 and the Page. I love that these kind of oppose each other a little bit in the best ways possible. But Page of Swords and the Hermit, in order to have that intellect and the thoughts and that connecting with your intuition and your higher self, you need to spend time on your own, trusting that you're further along than you think, and you don't have to take things one step at a time. It's so interesting because there are steps in these 2 cards here, but to me, these are not literal steps. This is showing you that you can take these stairs more than one step at a time. And you don't need long legs to do it. You just have to trust in that, in your higher self. Trust in your own spiritual learning or your willingness to learn. There you have it, Virgo. That was pile number 1. Now we're on to pile number 2. Okay, we have Queen of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, more Queens. Wow, 3 Queens? Wow. All right, tell us. Tell us here. This is really settling into your divine feminine. The only queen that's not here is the Queen of Swords. So you're definitely all about feeling, doing, and there's creation that comes from that. There's reward, fruition from how you feel and think. You don't even need swords because everything else will help balance that intellectual energy you need. You know, maybe you need some good swords to get out of this Five of Pentacles energy of lack, but you've got two queens bookending it here and support from the emotions. But maybe this has just been your experience, or it feels like that. Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands. If you're too stuck into this is what I want to do, and you're wistfully planning the actions you want to take, it's keeping you stuck because you're like, yeah, but I haven't done it yet. Maybe it feels like you're having to do it alone. It doesn't feel like you have an alignment anymore with those people you used to hang out with or you used to do specific things with. And I feel that it's okay because you're going to be in a position where you will feel fully and completely comfortable with yourself. And we got these two queens here together. So it's trusting that once you feel comfortable and confident with yourself and how you feel, the rest is just you're going to create that again. And maybe you're the one creating it. You've got to keep remembering what your spark is. Trust in your own superpower. Well, there you have it. That is for pile number 2, Virgo. We're on to pile number 3 for Virgo. So you chose pile number 3. This is your reading. 5 of Swords, High Priestess, 7 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Well, your thoughts are definitely feeding the experiences you're having, but it feels like you weren't expecting it. Everything seemed to be pretty stable, but something brought that stability down a peg or two. But it feels like it's all going to work out the way it needs to. You just didn't know it at the time that this is what's necessary. Yeah, when you can get out of your head and focus on your connection and trust that even the things you can't control, you can still be in flow with your own energy. That's going to help dissipate the harshness of this Tower moment. And it's not going to be easy going. You're going to need to be able to shield yourself from either from other people's energy or from needing the energy for all the different things you have to do. But I think end of the story is that you definitely are going to have that harmonious feeling that you may have thought you had before, but it's being amplified now. You've got to allow this change to happen. To me, this feels like it's something that's inevitable, and it doesn't have to be something really dramatic either. I don't know for you specifically, but it's for the best. It really feels like it's for the best. So see the signs, trust when you need to, put up your force field of energy, but still remember you're still in flow. Like in this card, the energy she needs is still coming in, but she's able to deflect anything that's not meant for her highest good, anything that might be draining her energy, so she can find that happy place, that happy medium, if you will. There you go, Virgo. We'll pull a Sacred Creator card for you. I'm going to read from the book as well, just a brief little passage. Overthinking can spoil the magic. Well, this one speaks for itself. Oh, look at that, 0-0. So this is like the Fool energy. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever pulled the 0-0 card. Okay. Essential meaning, finding inspiration, new beginnings, setting out on your own path, following your intuition, trusting the universe, the courage to begin new projects, having a positive mindset, recognizing serendipity and opportunity. Perfect. I love that for you, Virgo. Well, there you go. That was your reading.